works a lot better.
Like the backup situation, do you feel comfortable there, or is that still very much a work in progress?
It's always going to be a work in progress. So those guys, what we expect out of them is to keep pushing starters, keep pushing each other to get playing time, keep pushing, the guy beside him, even the guy behind him. Let's make this whole group better.
Some of those guys starting to emerge a little bit, some of those backups.
Yeah, they're going the right way. Stone's was having a good camp. Tony Mattio's doing a really good job, so I'm excited to see where they can keep going. Colicchio's having a good camp. He's one of the guys that's very noticeable out there. So I'm excited with the direction a lot of those guys are going.
How about the difference in Tyler from this year to last year? He told me yesterday, he's very comfortable with calls. Feels very confident.
That's what I was going to say. I think he's got a lot more confidence than he did at this time last year. At the end of the year last year, he was playing at a pretty high level, playing well, and we were really excited about him. And he kind of carried that on through the spring. Is doing the same thing right now. So, and there's a lot on the plate for the center. Making all the calls, getting everyone going the right way, and kind of running that group in the huddle and at the line of scrimmage. So, confidence is a big key for that position.
Coach, they all look bigger and stronger this year. That's a good thing. And as we've been interviewing some of the O-linemen, yesterday we caught up with Marky Lucas, and I have to say that he's probably the most serious-minded of the offensive linemen when I say, really into what his job is this year and what he's got to do. So how do you think he's coming along as far as...
He's been great so far. He had a good winter, and has kept it up over the summer. You can tell, like you said, that this is very important to him. He's put the work into it, and now, of course, like all of them, we're working through some mistakes and stuff like that on the field. But he works hard to correct the things that he's not doing as well as he needs to, and as long as he keeps going the right direction, I think we're going to be real happy with him.
Colicchio will be your swing tackle to back up either side, or you still have to sort of...
I think he could possibly be. I'm not ready to say that anybody's that guy yet, but he's definitely one of the guys that's in the hunt for it.
They can't smell on television.
Sure.
You can't smell on television.
Talking to Marquise yesterday about the process of losing that starting job and sort of recharging. And he was telling us, I don't know how serious he was, but he had thoughts that week of quitting and not coming back, but obviously he's back and prospering. Can you kind of talk about when a guy loses the starting role? I know you don't want to be tender with him.
Yeah, no, that's a blow to somebody's ego. That's tough to take. The thing that I think he did was and Tyler was the same way. They took a couple weeks where you could tell they were affected by it, but then they fought back hard again. And there's some serious, hard one-on-one talks that go on with someone in that situation. And in the end, you have to make them know that you still believe it, that you still think they can be successful in reaching their goals as a player and as a person. So, there were a lot of times where there was some down times for them, but again, they fought back, they handled things the right way, and now they're in a position to work towards those goals again.
I guess you'd almost be more worried if they weren't responded over.
Absolutely, and I even said that to him. If you weren't upset, then we'd have major issues.
How early did you sense that, looking forward, that Marquise could make that move back out to tackle? Was it something that even in the back of your mind mid-season?
We really didn't think about it during the season. That was something we discussed after the season when we sat down and started looking at our guys again. We kind of got through recruiting and the focus got back to our guys and how we were going to improve and how we were going to get the best guys on the field, the best five. So that's when it started coming up, after the season.
Thanks, Rob.
You got it.